This is a message from the Chinese government. Black people are stupid. Does that sound like a joke to you? Maybe it's not, because in the past 2 weeks, there have been hundreds of videos, photos, and testimonies showing black people being evicted from homes, hotels, being denied services at hospitals and restaurants. Even McDonald's in Guangzhou got in on the act. Posters that are being seen in China now have not been seen around the world since apartheid South Africa. No blacks allowed. You see a black person, call the police, deny services to black people. Just shocking. Well, with all that evidence, what has the Chinese government said? What racism? Where? We don't know anything about it. We don't discriminate. Black people are welcome in China. The Chinese government has so far not acknowledged any of this. They have not apologized. And they've only said Africans are our brothers, which is crazy, right? So who told McDonald's not to allow black people? And what about those people who were conducting tests saying that we are from the government? Which government is this? It's why I'm asking, is the Chinese government thinking black people are stupid? Well, state media in China has also been working hard. They contacted a black man in Nairobi, Kenya to write a story saying these are rumors. Another story appeared saying, oh, it's the work of Western propaganda. The Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson has pointed fingers at the United States saying, oh, you're trying to drive a wedge between Africa and China relations. But is it really the United States doing this? What about the Africans in the middle, the people that are suffering? Do they not exist? Can't the Chinese see that there are actual stories of people on the ground being discriminated?
Unaona, hizi ndio bags zangu. Sasa unaona, wamenifungia, wako huko kwenye barabarani.
全部黑人隔离。全部黑人隔离，黄人呢？白人呢？为什么你们不隔离他们呀？你们换位思考一下，我们中国同胞也有在国外的。也有在非洲的，如果这个事情传出去，你想我们的同胞在那边会怎么样？
I took a bus and they called the police for me because I'm a foreigner. I'm a black man. You see how it's so painful when somebody races against you for what you haven't done, you know. You are not. You haven't done anything. You haven't done anything and people just races against you.
My family is inside eating lunch. Because they are Chinese. They can eat outside, but now I need to stay outside because I'm a foreigner. See, maybe you'll give me a bowl. First, I was sitting outside next to the trash because they didn't let me inside, but now they just gave me a chair outside so I can sit. So my husband is giving me food. Thank you.
Can they not just say, well, it's some elements in China that have done this and we're going to rectify this? By pretending that this thing is not happening, the Chinese government is standing behind and stamping this xenophobia. We can therefore say that this is state-sponsored xenophobia. Because after all, McDonald's has apologized. But remember, it said it was told to do so by the police, and the police are the government. CCTV has also been working very hard. They went to Guangzhou and pulled out one black man who said, well, what racism? I've never been discriminated here all my life.
Frankly speaking, I've been in Guangzhou for so many years. I haven't seen any kind of discrimination against me. I could see from the social media, many were complaining. They were feeling some kind of stigmatization. But then on my side, I always told them, I don't believe the Chinese can do that against Africans. Well, yes, I'm not allowed to go out.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Blackman. But what about the other black people that are actually enduring humiliating discrimination? Are you really just going to erase the feelings of all these people? Do they really not exist? These people being driven across the streets, are they cattle or human or something in between? So maybe the Chinese government is trying to tell us something, that black people in China are stupid. Because so far, do you see equality in China right now as a black person? Someone tried to take a bus and they called the police on him. Someone tried to go to the hospital and they denied him. His pregnant wife was feeling palpitations in the bed. Anything could have happened. And for what? Just for being black. Nothing is based on science. Students at some universities have been tested even though they have not been outside campus, even though they have not been in contact with anyone who has had the coronavirus. Some people have been locked in their homes just for being African. Is this not racism? So maybe black people are stupid, but seriously, all they need to be is just science. Oh, when people were discriminating against the Chinese abroad, people were saying, oh my God, stop the xenophobia. Fight the virus, not the people. Now they're fighting Africans and not the virus. Where is the love now? Where is all that? Where is all that love gone now? Where is all that solidarity gone now? What's happening in China right now is reminding me of some episodes from history. 1988, Nanjing, China. Some Chinese students locked up African students in their dorm and set it on fire. If the fire department had not arrived in time, they would have perished. The second one is from 2007 in Beijing. Police invaded a local drinking area and arrested 20 black men. They beat them up savagely, including a son of a diplomat, on suspicion that they were selling drugs. I have been to that local drinking area. For each black man you see, there are 20 white men there. What can Africans expect from a world in which China is the #1 power? Is China going to be a responsible power? Are these incidences isolated, or is this a pattern that is ingrained in something much deeper?